Hey Pisces, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your weekly read for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Pisces, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Pisces, for some of you, you're dealing with a Scorpio or have it in your chart. That's at the bottom of the deck. There's a complete change here. There is an ending to something. Now, it can be an ending of a relationship. It can be an ending where you're cutting ties with people who are toxic or just things that don't serve you anymore. It doesn't even have to be people that are toxic. It's just you don't resonate with them any longer. The Death card is a transformation here. So it can be something that's very painful for you where you're changing things about yourself. This could also be an end of a relationship as well. I almost feel like there's something here that needs to happen for this door to open. Because this door is slightly open. But all you need to do is that there's a tie over here that's basically about to rip itself apart. But it kind of needs this sense of closure. So instead of this thing breaking away by itself, this sword, which is basically the Ace of Swords, is there some truth and clarity, something within you that says, yes, I need to cut the tie. And you have closure with it, where you feel okay with it, you know? So again, this could be in regards to anything. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It could just be cutting ties with things of your past and moving forward from that. It can be cutting ties with old ways of thinking, old habits, pride, things of this nature here. So we have the Seven of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, it could be that somebody here might be unable to let go because they're still feeling very confused, needing to balance things out. Two of Pentacles. Maybe somebody here has a lot on their plate and they're very overwhelmed and they don't know how to move forward. You might not know how to move forward. The Knight of Pentacles, possibly taking things very slow. We have the Strength card, Leo energy, and the World card. Again, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. So strong Leo and Scorpio, you can have that in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or you're dealing with an individual who has this Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And for some of you, you've been holding on tightly to something here. But with the World card is that closure that I was just talking about. I'm not surprised to see the World card here because I was really getting a sense of this Death card being a sense of closure. What is the Seven of Cups? For some of you, you might be dealing with an individual or you yourself. Maybe there's a lot of options that somebody doesn't want to let go of. It can be the option of maybe there's multiple people. Maybe there's options of do I invest in my relationship or do I invest in my career? Do I give my time and energy to this or to this? Maybe unsure of how to divide your energy as well. We have the Star card, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Fool card. So is it that somebody is making a decision on working and healing and taking a leap of faith? Is it that I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I'm just going to go for it? Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to take a leap of faith on something here that's going to make me feel stable. This could be a lot of just self-development. Finding out who you are, finding out your purpose. Maybe there's a career path that you know, you weren't sure where to go, and now you come to this realization, I know something here that's going to make me feel good, that's going to bring me abundance. Others of you, this could be taking a leap of faith and maybe even being single. I do feel like it's more of a sense of regaining your confidence and just regaining your sense of self. The Strength card here could be also about self-discipline. So if you're letting go of old habits, old patterns of behavior, things of this nature, it's really practicing that. Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So for somebody here is waving the white flag, wanting forgiveness. There could be an individual here who feels that another person is just constantly bringing in drama, constantly having to defend themselves, putting up a wall, so they have to protect themselves against this. You can be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. They have a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, maybe even Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Someone has these signs. If that's not the case, then it can be that for the time being, you're protecting your heart because you just don't want to get hurt again. So if this is someone coming back around, then this is you kind of like, well, I'm trying to take things slow, but I'm unable to open up because of the pain that I still need to deal with. Like, look at this. These people over here are suffering because of this person not caring what she's doing, or she made a choice for herself and not considering other people. Kind of like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And it's like, you know, the wicked witch. Ha 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 ha. I'm going to just do whatever I want. So you could have been dealing with someone like this. Could have been somebody here who wanted their cake and eat it too. You know, like do this and do that, and I'm going to get this and I'm going to get that. And this person is getting everything that they want while you're over here like turning into Ice Queen because now you need to protect yourself. What is the Two of Pentacles? Six of Cups. For somebody here might be asking, how do I bring my relationship back to a stable state? How do I balance this? How does this actually become something solid? Two of Wands and the Emperor. Empress at the bottom of the deck. There might be a very strong bond between you and this individual. Ten of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. It can be an Aries, Judgment. This can be a spouse here and wanting to reconcile and bring the family back together, or just stabilize things, bring happiness, bring joy back, and really, you know, coming in for that. Maybe you're waiting on someone to kind of give you the green light or to communicate something with you. Right? Judgment, a reconciliation, a decision, communication coming in. What is the Knight of Pentacles? So I just saw the Hierophant. Can be a Taurus. Can be somebody coming in with an offer of a higher level commitment, engagement, marriage. Can also be stabilizing a connection here. Look what's speaking here, the Lovers, Gemini. So there's a connection here that there needs to be some kind of set of rules, quote unquote, where people are respecting other people's boundaries, where there is, I feel that this is wrong, and the other person taking that into consideration. And if they don't agree with that, it's actually about communicating this for things to work out. There needs to be a sense of structure here as well. And for some of you, this is bringing in some kind of spiritual, or if you resonate with your religion. So we have the Eight of Swords coming out. Some kind of healing. Others of you, this is about some kind of counseling, some kind of therapy. Magician, Queen of Wands, and the Hermit card. Virgo here. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. So is it that you're moving slowly towards someone, or someone is not moving at all because they're feeling stuck, needing to think about things? Am I making the right decision? Do I manifest this or not?
Mommy, can I have dessert?
Okay. Justice, Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so, and Judgment. So this seems to be here a need to balance anything out. With the Seven of Swords, it can be that there was lies, that there was deceit. It could be cheating. It could be that someone was always constantly trying to avoid doing the right thing, trying to avoid balancing out a connection, a relationship. You know? Libra energy here. Now, 2 sevens, these are spiritual struggles. So this could be something here where it's not only on the physical realm, but needing to change the mentality, needing to change the way that, not the way that you feel about things, but having to see things in a different perspective. Because all of this is getting you to a different level, getting you to a higher level. The Seven of Swords could just be self-sabotage. It doesn't always have to be that, oh, the other person is doing me wrong. It could just be that there was self-sabotage because people weren't opening up. People were really just fending for themselves. The Five of Swords was that too. Three of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of pain here, a lot of heartbreak. Look at this, betrayals. Just feeling like just dead. But the thing is, she's not dead. In other decks, this individual is dead. But this person has another fight left in them. What is the Strength card for Pisces? Three of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Somebody could be holding back on working on things. Could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It doesn't have to be. This could be somebody here who is trying to hold back certain things, trying to hold back destruction or avoid anything that is messy and trying to work together. Making a solid decision here. Somebody could be waiting because of healing with the Temperance. Feeling like they're alone, feeling like they're abandoned. And wanting to change that around. Three of Wands, Chariot, Eight of Cups, and the Page of Swords. So if somebody here is walking away, it can be that there's somebody here communicating like, wait, stop, don't go. Two of Swords. Man, somebody is really bothered here. Like, look at all of these cards here. Two of Swords, right? Making a decision here. And it's kind of like blind faith here because she's throwing that with a blindfold. Making a decision really only based on faith, based on hope. So if this is a reconciliation, this is kind of like I'm taking the leap of faith because I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. Because if you had a blindfold on and you're throwing it to a target, you don't know if you're going to get it or not. We have the Nine of Swords, worry, doubt, anxiety. It's very thought-consuming. Four of Swords. You probably even dream about this because it's so much in your head. And if that's not the case, the Four of Swords is about allowing yourself to change your mentality, to not get sucked into this anxiety. taking a break for a moment, relaxing your mind, maybe even taking a break from the situation. Because this, if you're needing to make a choice with the Two of Swords, the Four of Swords is about really think it through. Four of Cups, really needing to think it through. I have the King of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And it doesn't have to be a fire sign. It could just be somebody here who you both have matching energies, very passionate people, maybe have passion for each other. And if that's not the case, then both of you are the type of people that are, I go, I get what I want, or I go and I achieve what I need to achieve. Go-getters, driven people. This could be two people here. When you fight, you guys, it's fire. Meaning it's war. There is screaming. There could be a lack of self-control, you know? All right, Pisces. What is the best advice for Pisces? Two of Pentacles, balance, stability. Seven of Cups, the Devil, it's Capricorn. This could really be making a solid decision here, making a choice. If you're feeling confused and overwhelmed, please be careful of Devil energy. Now, Devil energy, Five of Wands, being unable to disagree. There's a lot of arguments. If there's a lot of arguments, but you want to fix things with an individual, then needing to change the way that you argue with each other. And really, you can only be responsible for your own self, so you doing the right thing. Then if the person chooses not to do the right thing, that's their problem. Then that's when you can actually be like, okay, I'm doing the right thing, but the other individual is not. So you can make a solid decision. If you're going to stoop down to their level and to their energy, you know, it's not going to work out. Plus, that really only shows what kind of person you are if you're stooping down to their level. So what are you going to choose here, Pisces? Because it seems like you want to choose love. She's choosing the heart. There's a lot of options here. You could be asking yourself, how do I balance this out? And if you're dealing with multiple people, could be people trying to tempt you, trying to lure you. It doesn't have to be people. Can be anything. This Devil energy can be an addiction that's trying to lure you into the addiction versus working on something that has more potential or is worth investing in. Eight of Wands, Nine of Swords. This could be communicating what you have inside of your mind and releasing that. This could also be somebody here is afraid of what the other person is going to say because they're going to feel hurt. Nine of Cups. What do you want, Pisces? You could be unsure of what it is that you want. But needing to, for things to move forward, it's really figuring that out. The Hierophant, the Magician, the Seven of Wands. Queen of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, this is a marriage that is being plagued by something. Something here is trying to split you guys apart. It can be another person. It can be other people's opinions. It can be money. It can be just the bougie life. You know, like, oh, I want to live comfortable. I want to live, you know, my own life, and kind of disregarding your relationship. Whatever the devil energy is to you, you know, not everybody is dealing with the same energy, but it's something that is toxic. Now, the devil energy could just be fears is what's holding you back, is what's not allowing you to manifest the connection that you want with somebody here. Can be fears. It can be doubts. It can be pride. It can be a lack of self-discipline in certain things. You know, people think that just because, oh, I'm together with someone, that you don't practice chastity. What does that mean? Meaning there are moments that you need to contain yourself from being intimate. It is what it is. It's not like, oh, I'm in a connection and I can get it whenever I want. There are times where you need to be like, okay, let me just hold off because, I don't know, my partner is sick or something like that. You know, and I need to understand that. I didn't care about that. Or, I don't know. And if there is like, it doesn't mean, of course, not neglecting the need to be intimate with each other. It's, or for example, your partner doesn't want to because, or you don't want to because you're hurt. So you're unable to move forward from that. So you can't be intimate with somebody, right? So then it just turns into just an act of pleasing than actually an act of love. So communication, because somebody here is not communicating and they're leaving it all in their mind. And somebody could be feeling confused, like, what is on this person's mind? What is this person's feelings for me? I don't know. So then because I don't know, I start thinking things, or I don't know, I start doing the wrong things, but then that's all self-discipline again. Five of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Cups. For some of you, this is multiple people involved in the situation, and it's kind of like leaving your thoughts and your own opinions. You're unable to decipher what it is that you really want because other people are telling you something else, or there is somebody else influencing, or there's other priorities that you feel, well, if I don't give my time and energy into this and only to this, then I'm going to lose that. Like, I don't know, I'm just giving an example, like work or something. But needing to really, you're not stuck. The Eight of Swords is you're not stuck. She can easily get out of this. If she takes off the blindfold, the swords are far apart from each other where you can actually just... But somebody just feels trapped. This could be trapped in, there's differences between us. We can't get along. We can't agree to disagree. But it can be healed. We got the Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Sun card. It can be healed if there is work put into it. But it needs to be in the way that you do it. Somebody needs to level up. Somebody needs to be mature about the situation in the way that they communicate, in the way that they argue, and the way that they handle themselves. Yeah. This is about healing past pain. All of this that is happening, okay, the Tower and the Six of Wands is to bring you towards victory and success. It needed to happen in this way because the old way was not functioning properly. But of course, it works if two people want it to work. If two people do not want it to work, it doesn't matter because the Six of Wands is still there, meaning you're still gonna get victory. You're still going to be on top of your game. Is it gonna be painful? Yes. But everyone's situation is different. But needing to understand that things happen for a reason and it's always for the betterment. It's not because that the universe is trying to screw us over. It's not because we need to live in lack and whatever. No, it's changing our mindsets and really seeing that it is for my highest good. I might not know now, but maybe I will in the future. Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. If you resonate with the reading, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.